Hi, I'm Jeff Byers. This is Module 2, and this is part 2 of our series on modular architecture, building modular architecture for Unreal 4. We've got everything all pivoted, everything's ready to go. We got the textures all completed, now we just need to add them on there. So I already know there's going to be some seam problems, and I also want to line all my textures up perfectly. So when I do duplicate them over in Unreal and put them together, that they look seamless and they look really good. Again, this is just a pipeline. I would never use a model like this. This is way too low poly. I usually would do all kinds of stuff in ZBrush first and make it look fantastic. This is just a very quick pipeline overview of what you guys need to do and look for, and make sure you get your pivot points, make sure your textures are set up properly, and it's really important that you understand that. But you also need to understand that I would never use this in my level, because it's too perfect. It's perfectly square. You need at least to bevel these edges and all that stuff. So anyway, just want you to know that, to make sure you understand that. So we're going to go in here to adding just a regular blend. And let's go ahead and redo that. The name, let's just call this wall texture. Alright, so let's go in here and textures and go ahead and get this all set up. And we got the base color. Alright, so this might take a while to get going here. There we go. And you can see we've got the seams are not looking good. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. Let's fix all the seams, and that's for all the pieces that we have. So you'll apply the texture, lay out the UVs, or actually get the seams sewn up together, and get the pieces in the right direction. Okay. So the bricks are even, they're facing the wrong direction on top too. So we need to fix all that stuff. So in our UVs, UV editor, and we've got the UV editor. I'm going to put this over here, and let's go ahead and open the texture up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so kind of need to find out where everything is. So the front and the back, and make sure we're facing, when we're doing this, we're facing the Z axes. I'm going to go into UV shell. You can see that's the back, that's the front, that's the side. So these are the sides I need to. So let's go ahead and move this guy out of the way, just kind of out of the way so we can see what's going on. And so here's the side. So I need to sew these seams together. So I'm going to go to edge mode, click on the seam. I'm going to go to cut, move and sew. And you can see that now that we don't have a texture seam there, and that matches perfectly with the bricks too. As you can see, I'm going to take that edge off there, so you can see that matches perfectly, and that's what we want to do all the way up. So we'll do that to the other side too as well. Click on this guy right here, find out if that's the shell. That is the shell. Let's bring it over here. Does it match up with the edges? Click on edge mode. Yes, it does. So move and sew. Alright, cool. So that one's done. We can do one more edge. Which one is most important? It really is up to you how you want to do this. You can't do both. You can do one or the other. So it doesn't really matter to me. I don't think that matters to get that done, but I'm going to go ahead and do one anyway. So I'll do, let's go ahead and get the back in there. UV shells, find out where the edge is. And let's go ahead and move that shell over there. And go to edge, and go to move and sew, and there we go. Let's go ahead and do that shell again, move that over. And there's our shell. There's that part. And then we can go in here, and because we want that shell to go up and over, so I'm going to select that edge here and find out where that is. Okay, and I need to rotate that shell, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate this guy, and it's under transform under toolkit. So I'm going to tools, and let's go back up here. It's under transform, so transform, and then tools, and you can see we got that rotate. So let's rotate that over. Did I do the right way? No, I did not. Let's rotate some more. There we go. Let's see, get that edge. Yeah, it's good. Right, so let's go ahead and do that. Shell, move that up. And go back to edge again, select the edge, and move and so. Here we go. So that's a nice seamless piece right there. Perfect. And then we do that for the bottom. Not that we would ever see the bottom, but it just makes me feel better that I'm going to do it anyway. So there we go. Click on the edge. That's the wrong one. Okay, actually had it the right way. I'll flip that over again. There we go. Edge. There we go. Move and so. Perfect. Right, that's what it's supposed to look like. Edges are all facing the right direction. They look good. When I go in here, you got that nice. Now, do we really want that edge to go over the top like that? Sure, why not? But let's take a look at it a little bit closer to see how that would look. So I'm going to select that piece and just select the shell and move it up and down just to kind of get an idea what that would look like. Does that look better? I don't know if I like that either. I kind of like it so that goes up to where the grout is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move that back down again because I want it to kind of match the grout here. So I'm going to move that down until I get to a point where the grout is showing. Let's go really slowly here, click off of this and see if that works. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That's a little bit better. It's kind of like the grout. Let's try to just move that just a hair down a little bit more. There we go. That looks good. Just want to see the grout on the top there. Perfect. That's great. Alright, so the whole idea now is just to do the rest, get the rest of them finished and completed. And that looks really nice. And then we're going to go to the next video that will take us through the rest of the parts where we need to scale it up and make sure everything is seamless when you go around, and make sure that all the edges are perfect, and save it out, and we'll come back to the next video.